G'day guys, this is a super quick power scrap. This particular page is one that is using a similar process to what I did on my last live, which is when I used vellum. Now this colourful flowers with the zentangles and all that sort of thing that I'm cutting now, I actually sat and did that over the Christmas break when I wanted to do something crafty, but I wanted to be with my family. So instead of being in the craft room, I decided to sit out in the lounge room and drew this. And I figured, you know what, I might as well go ahead and use this on a layout. Now the flowers and the leaves are actually a stamp that I have, and they are, let me see, did I write them down? The Paper Rose stamp, Daisy Days stamp, and I will have that written into the description below, along with everything else that I used, because this one does go really quick because I've already done the hard work. This bit's done. So it was one of those things where quite often when I do a layout, especially a power scrap, I try and, if you're new to my channel, a power scrap is what I call a scrap where instead of sitting and procrastinating over the right shade of rouge, you sit and go, you know what, that color matches the pants, let's use it, done. You know, and you just make the decision quickly. Doesn't mean that you're just making decisions that don't coordinate. It just, I find sometimes we get very caught up in the moment of going through every single sheet of paper in that paper collection, and then, you know, we all do it. We all sort of overthink it too much. So true power scrap for me is where I just make decisions quickly. And like you can see there, I figured if I just cut the center out, then my photo can go in the center. And this is just a photo of Jen one day, when was it? The week before, I think, and it just, there was a beautiful sun. Actually, it was, I think it was I don't know when it was. It was one day we had a heap of storms and the clouds parted and it was absolutely stunning and it was fantastic and it had a beautiful sunset, and Taylor and Jen went outside and took some photos for me. So it was fantastic. So I decided that I would go ahead and create a border. Now I'm cutting out, as you can see, I'm just cutting it out. If you have got a guillotine trimmer, you can't do this. So this is one of the benefits of having one of these glide trimmers like this. Yes, you go through blades and you have to replace blades, but it allows you to cut the center piece out of your paper and essentially gut your paper. I personally, I love it for that. And, you know, yes, by the way, this is actually meant to be thicker at the top and the bottom and thinner on each side. You'll see why when I put it down. And basically I pulled out a piece of vellum. Now I have bought Poppy Crafts brand 12 by 12 inch. Let me say that again. The Poppy Craft brand of vellum from Crafts Online, and it is 12 by 12 inch. It is really thick and it's fantastic. So if you're looking for some vellum, and it is super affordable. So if you're an Aussie or a Kiwi, I think they post to New Zealand, I'm not sure, I have to check that, but if you're an Aussie, they have I think you order with every $75 order, it is free postage. So I have actually placed an order with them this week. I have replaced my die cut machine, so that should be arriving early next week, hopefully. Usually their orders are to me because they're only up the Sunshine Coast, so normally they get to me, let me think, usually takes about 3 days. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it will be here ASAP. And I can't wait to show you what I bought because it is completely different to the one that I have now. So I'm very excited. I'm hoping it's all that and more. So yeah, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. Now, this is how simple this layout is. Now, this is what I keep saying to you guys. Don't overthink your layouts. Sometimes you can just make, if you don't have the stamps and you decide that you want to just go ahead and maybe put some stickers down, you could do that. You could do, you know, those vellum stickers, you could use those. So you could put the vellum stickers on the vellum. I remember I had, I think it was it Cocoa Vanilla? Or maybe it was, I'm trying to think of the brand that it was, I can't remember. Maybe it was Pink Fresh Studio. But they had transparent flowers. They were like vellum flowers. They were so pretty. That would look really nice on this. Sorry, still coughing, guys. So I decided what I would do for the border, because I didn't want to add anything extra to the colour explosion that was already happening in the middle. So I thought the only way for me to not make this look like I've plonked it on top, right, is to very simply go ahead and extend the zentangles or the doodling, whatever you want to call it. Apologies, I'm going to cough again. Oh, my throat. It's driving me crazy, guys. I apologise. It's so annoying. I haven't been coughing nearly all day. Now I'm sitting in here with the fan going. I'm coughing. But I have to have the fan going because I've got the door shut. And it's hot. It's Queensland. It's summer for us. So it's very frustrating. But can you see, now I've done a little bit more there. Can you see how I've extended it? So it just looks like it's flowing off the bottom, and I end up doing the opposite diagonal. So I don't go all the way around it. It's just a section of each piece. And it comes together and looks really, really good. So let me see, where am I going? I use the FABER-CASTELL watercolor pencils, guys, for the coloring on this one, in case you're curious what got these bright colors. Now, the trick with coloring pencils, now I've got to be honest, I don't do a lot of coloring pencils with my scrapbooking, but when it comes to mixed media, I actually find them very, very useful. I've got the Distress watercolor pencils. I've got the FABER-CASTELL ones. I've actually got two sets of those. They're two different ones. And I've got Prismacolor watercolor pencils, and I also have the Aldi brand as well. Honestly, they're all much of a much, but there's a trick to it. When you're coloring in anything like this, you start off very light and you do one layer really light. Oh, Jen got super excited. She had to show you her scent water bottle. See these little circle things that she's got? So what you do with it is you open the drink bottle, fill it up with cold water or whatever, and then you pop one of those little smelly things over the top of the drink, over the mouthpiece. And when you drink, obviously you breathe at the same time, and you're drinking plain water, but it tastes like peach, or it tastes like cola or lemonade. She was actually a little bit disappointed with the lemonade though, because she goes, it doesn't taste like lemonade. And I actually had a taste of it, and it actually tastes like lemonade, the plant, you know, the actual lemonade fruit. So she was a little disappointed with that. I think she was thinking it was going to taste like, you know, Schweppes lemonade or something. So, but that's okay. It's all right. She got past it. It's okay. She's got this. It's not cheap, but I figured Jen really, really likes the pump water bottles with the flavoured water. And even though there's 0 sugar and stuff in it, you still don't really know what's in there. Anyway, so I ended up getting her that for Christmas, which was insanely expensive. It was like $100. But anyway, so it's a gimmicky thing. We've all been sucked into gimmicks here and there. So why should she be any different? But that's okay. She was disappointed though, because she ordered a black bottle, but they sold out. So That's all right. So this is me. Oh, this is me having to help her because she was trying to pull the top up and she couldn't. And I'm like, what do you mean you've got to pull it up? You just push it over the top. Like, she had it upside down. So the piece where the smell would come out with the little tiny hole was near her mouth rather than up the top near her nose. So, yeah. Anyway, waffle. So, yeah, and that was bought through an Aussie company too, by the way. Yeah, so this is pretty much my layout, guys. I'm going to let you know that I'll have everything listed in the description below, along with all my social connections and any stores where I know you can pick up these products. I will have the stamps, the Paper Rose Studio stamp and its number in case you're interested in getting those flowers. They're super simple to fussy cut, guys. You don't even need the dies. It's great. Yeah, so that is pretty much me done. I will also have my link to buy me a coffee if you would like to help support the channel. By helping support the channel, what I mean is it allows me to purchase more product to be able to bring you more quantity of video, basically. So this is how I do my videos. This is how I like to do them. I like to bring them to you. And yeah, this is what I'm doing. Now, I've had these books for so long. And I never think to pull them out, but these are the Tim Holtz Small Talk. I think I used the Small Talk ones, and I just decided that that's going to be my title. Just super simple. This layout, super simple. And I love how it's floating. So you can see straight through it. And if you want to see another layout that I did very similar to this, it's on my last live that I did on New Year's Eve. And it's under my live setting on my videos, so on my playlists. So there you go, guys. There it is. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up. That helps my channel out big time. Leave me a comment if this is something that you would like to give a go. Is it something that you would... Have you ever done something like this with vellum for yourself in your own album? Let me know. And if you'd like to see more, hit the like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff, and I'll be back with you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye for now.